Indiana Jones is one of the biggest games releasing on Xbox in 2024. And again, this is no shade or takes nothing away from how amazing Hellblade 2 is. It's a profitable game that's been confirmed by Ninja Theory. Think about that for a second. Everything we've gotten in Xbox Game Pass this year and the book and the year, you're going to have Hellblade up front, and closing it out is Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. This is a big deal. That trailer, mind you, now again, I'm privy to some more footage behind it, and look, it's an RPG. It is a movie narrative that you're playing. Those graphics, you got to admit, probably as good as Hellblade, maybe as equal to Hellblade. They look phenomenal. You're going to be able to these again. It's not going to be just point and click, go here, and that's all you're going. The world is going to be open. You're going to be able to traverse different things. You're going to have side missions. There is so much to get excited about for this game. Machine Games have absolutely knocked it out of the park. Like I said, that is now, see money, the seventh time I've watched the trailer, and every time I watch it, I see something different, and I cannot wait for that game again. Hopefully, I get a chance to review it. We'll see. Nothing is guaranteed with the channel. The collector's edition, that's my only complaint, because this was an opportunity to the world globe. It's meaningful if you're a fan, but it's not the greatest. Usually Bethesda does great. I mean, like really, really good collector's edition. That's just not one of them. That's my only gripe. It should have
Yeah, I
come
don't see a
with,
globe being
yeah.
like
There
a
are
must
two
get.
things. Again, you could have made this a $300 collector's edition, and I would have bought it. What should have been with what they should have included, and I don't know if there was a conversation, should have been the fedora, should have been the whip, or his satchel, right? Like a usable, it doesn't have to be, it's not gonna be real leather, but it could be the replica satchel that he uses with that book from the game that you can put in the satchel and run around your house in your underwear. Fine, if that's what you're gonna do.
Or even
Whatever.
give us a statue of him. You know what I'm saying? Like
A
him holding
statue.
the,
I would
him
have taken
holding
the
the
fedora
artifact
and the
or
whip
something.
personally. I think it's a missed opportunity considering how
That's
big
because
of a
you were gonna
deal it
rock
is.
around with the fedora. You were
I
gonna
would
be
have run
at
around in
home.
my in my underoos, brother, and none of that about it. And only old pricks
Mrs.
like us
Boom was
understand.
gonna get a whole different experience with the
Oh
collector's
my
edition.
goodness. Listen, let's get into the trailer. What are your thoughts, man? Should
I mean,
Xbox players
it's
be
stunning.
excited?
It's stunning. It's absolutely stunning, and you should absolutely be excited. It's gonna be a phenomenal game. I'm very, very excited for this. It's coming day one in the Game Pass, and it's a beautiful thing, man. I've I feel like I remember when it was first, like before we saw the first trailer, there was a lot of discussion of whether it was going to be third person or first person, and I was in the camp that it needed to be third person. Like I was almost aggressively in that camp. I was like, no, it has to be. It doesn't make any sense. It's Indiana Jones. You got to see him. Blah 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 blah. But then I saw the first trailer that they showed. I was like, "Oh my god, okay, well, no, it should be first person." like, but that is the difference, right? That's what good game developers do, right? They don't sit there and follow what people think they should be doing. They sit down and they decide what they want to do, what makes sense for them, for their game. And I could tell you, the more I see it, it just makes more and more sense. You get to be indie. You get to experience it the way he does. And it looks phenomenal. I love it. The story, the way that they handle it, looks good. It feels like it's another, like, literally, if you watch the movies, it feels like an extension of the movies. Like it's just another Indiana Jones story. You know what I'm saying? Like it just works. And honestly, Troy Baker, gotta give props where props due, man.
He
When I first saw
sounds like Indiana Jones,
I
bro.
thought it was Indiana Jones the first time. I did not know
Yeah.
it was Troy Baker. He nailed it. So good on him for doing that. And I love the fact that they went ahead and got the likeness from Harrison Ford, right?
Mm.
So they have him not 4,000 years old, but they went back and de-aged him and gave us a proper indie story. It's gonna be great, man. It's gonna be great. This is what I was saying. So this is like a trailer that they put together after the fact, and you see how the PlayStation is a part of it on the bottom. So they obviously have it there. But then, when after the show, Hargeet was on and we were talking, and this is where I kind of challenged the idea. Like, right now they're showing this, and it just kind of came out, so they're letting everybody know who the hardcore people, that this is what's happening. But if you look, like, PlayStation, unless I missed it somehow, did not post this trailer. Did They did
I
not
didn't see
post
it.
the Indiana Jones trailer, right? So
Bethesda posted it, and so did Xbox. Yeah.
yeah, so get out of the hardcore bubble, right? Because I know we always think we're the most important people in the world, right? But frankly, we're the least important people to these
We're about 10%.
console
On a good
makers.
day,
Yeah,
15, and that's the
yeah.
most you're gonna get. Yeah.
Yeah, very, very little, very little. So take yourself out the bubble. Understand that for all intents and purposes, anybody who is going to be interested in Indiana Jones, who is a casual, who's not out here reading IGN, or well, I mean, maybe they do, but again, like the casual people are going to just see trailers that say Xbox at the end. You know what I'm saying? Like even this one you saw here, right? It mentioned it at the bottom, and then it ends with the Xbox logo. It ends with all that stuff. It's just what's going to be for now until the game starts ramping up on the other side. Then you'll start seeing those trailers. But I don't think there needs to be any crying over this. The game looks phenomenal. Again, I honestly think this might be a game that the ponies actually show up for and might actually spend some money on, um, because it does look that damn good. It's
It
it's
does.
really a phenomenal looking game.
I saw a lot
So
of chatter. Even some of the most stout Xbox haters were like, "Yeah, this game looks good." Even before this, like
yeah, I
even
mean, they're
before
pumped,
it.
dude. They're
Yeah.
pumped. They're so
Hmm.
happy. Like
And
Porter
they
Rock
should
put a
be.
picture of himself on Indiana Jones for his thumbnails. He's so excited. This is just what it is, man. This is a big game, and I
It
think
is.
it's gonna look fantastic, man.